Are more than 1,400 people in need of shelter in Douglas, Sarpy, and Pottawatomie County. And this is according to Omaha's homeless shelter coordinator.
John Chapman reports the city is looking for long-term solutions to respond to the issue. Right now, we're seeing a gradual increase of those without shelter over the years.
Logan Fontanelle Park has a suburban feel, located in the Conestoga Place neighborhood in the shadow of downtown Omaha and close to a homeless shelter. Danielle Turner has lived in the neighborhood for more than 20 years. She tells us the neighborhood has issues with the homeless.
Random people, walking through the yard, laying in the yards, trying to get in some of the homes, trashing, the neighborhood or the park, sleeping in the park. We find drug paraphernalia over there.
Omaha Homeless Services Coordinator Tamara Dwyer presented a report to the Douglas County Commissioners. Dwyer told commissioners the city is clearing out encampments, tons of materials cleaned up everywhere, from out-of-the-way places to city streets. They're also hooking up homeless people with services that can help. But Dwyer says the major problem, not enough affordable housing.
There's 13 households competing for one unit. The people who aren't homeless are going to win those ones, or aren't low income are going to win those ones, just overall. And just without thinking long term, I foresee it probably getting worse.
The Sienna Francis House has built little homes to provide shelter for those living out on the streets. But officials say most stay in the homes. Turnover is low. More people are using shelters, and officials with Metro Area Continuum of Care for the Homeless, or MATCH, told commissioners they're starting to see older people looking for shelter.
More senior population is higher risk of homelessness due to inflationary costs, rising costs of housing, and those types of costs that are outpacing their saved income.
Dwyer says the report presented to commissioners is a 6-month assessment that began in the spring of this year. She says the information of this pilot program will help finalize the city's strategy to deal with issues of homelessness. Danielle hopes it all works out. She just wants to feel safe in her neighborhood.
Unfortunately, it doesn't make it safe for a lot of people trying to play in the park, the kids trying to play in the park. We just want our neighborhood to be safe because we do take pride in our neighborhood.
On your side in Omaha, I'm John Chapman, 6 News.
Omaha's homeless service coordinator says an annual count shows the area serves about 6,000 homeless people in a year, and about 60% are new to being homeless.